Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly general read for June 8th through June 13th, 2021. Just going to go ahead and pull a card for each day and see how we're doing here during this retrograde Gemini season. And literally right before your birthday season. Your solar return. Alright, so for Tuesday, June 8th, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So we could be thinking of collaborating with someone. We could be looking at groups of people. Those groups of people could be people in relationships, people in a social setting. We could be looking at a past relationship. It doesn't have to be love. It could just be some type of past connection that we had with someone in our life. We could be thinking about I think we're just reminiscing here in a way, but we could also be looking at a couple. For some reason, I just get that for some of you, we're looking at a couple here. We could be looking at a what if that was us, or we could also be looking at a couple that is new and you're kind of looking at it like, wow, that could have been me, but it's not. We could be reminiscing, but I think for a lot of you, we're just looking at other groups and thinking about joining them, but not 100% sure. We're just kind of like observing. Let's clarify. Okay, so the Three of Wands in the upright is what is clarified by. So, you know, Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in, being patient, looking onto the future, being hopeful, optimistic. You know something is coming, it's yours, but it's just about time and place, right? So, again, going back to Three of Pentacles, where we could be looking at past relationships and wondering, or looking at other people be happy, or other relationships and wondering like, when is it my turn? When are my ships gonna come in? When is it my time to shine? When can I go and meet up with someone that I haven't seen in a while? When can I finally collab? When I will be noticed? It's kind of like, when will I have some financial assistance possibly? I mean, there's definitely like some more than one energy here that we're seeking and waiting on, whether we're talking about just finance and money or a partnership, but there's like this look at, extra help, or if not, a look at a partner that is also, partners are helpful, right? That's why we choose them wisely, and we hope that they end up being someone that brings out the better of us and helps us out in life, as well as us helping them. And so we could be, kind of looking at who we should be investing our time with, or what should we be doing at this point in time. But that's definitely for Tuesday. For Wednesday, we have the King of Cups. So King of Cups is a nurturer. He is full of love and compassion, and he's an empath, and he's calm, and he's confident. He is not afraid to be vulnerable, and he's not afraid to show emotions. He doesn't believe emotions are, a weakness. He has a lot to offer emotionally, specifically too, like a lot of love to give, a lot of nurturing to give, and he's sitting down, so he's making sure that he picks the correct person. He's observing the crowd, he's observing what's out there, kind of going back to the Three of Pentacles, right? And saying, okay, I'm ready to dive into something new. I'm ready to offer my cup of love, but now the question is who, right? Big question mark is what or who I should dive my heart and soul into, because that's just what Cancers do. We go, you know, we guys go all in or all out. It's like, let's be cautious though this time, I feel, with the King of Cups, and see what we can possibly invest in. But I feel like right now we're just kind of like observing. I feel like there's a lot of observing. So let's clarify the King of Cups. The Devil in reverse. So we're releasing something that was no good for us. We were obsessed over something, and we finally emotionally let go of whatever was toxic in our life, whether it's a person, a vibe, whatever it is, but something wasn't working for us, something was tying us down. We were governed with a lot of heavy energy, right? I mean, Jupiter was, for the most of 2021, was and is going to be in your 8th house. Right now, your current Jupiter is in your 9th house, which is the Sagittarius house, that we're feeling more optimistic and ready for a new adventure. But for the most part, most of this year, you've been dealing with a lot of the darker side of energies, right? We've been feeling heavy and just a lot of deep soul searching and kind of transformative energy and new beginnings and endings and trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel like here we finally released this double energy and we're finally content here with ourselves. We're okay. We've moved on from something that just wasn't serving us. For Thursday, we have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. So Four of Wands talks about marriage, a couple, a union, a happy home, a happy place, a happy time. Someone that is committal, someone that brings long term. They bring passion, they bring love, they bring excitement. It's like a big union type of energy here. We'll go ahead and clarify. Okay, so we were being hesitant about it at first. I feel like a little bit of stagnant energy. We were like kind of side-eyeing again. Like I feel like there's a lot of observant energy here. Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, you know, Nine of Wands. We're just like looking, you know, like, all right, looking and waiting, observing, just taking a lot of mental notes, right? But with the Four of Wands coming out, I feel like it's just beautiful. It's like we end up seeing something that we want to emotionally invest in, right? The King of Cups is like, found it. I got it, and it pursues, right? It like works out. It ends up finding the other half, that union. After a bit of stagnation, after a bit of just kind of like side-eyeing, hesitating, because you've been pretty beat up here, you know? He's standing still like, oh man, it's been rough out here. Like, look at him. He's got a wound and everything on his head. Like, he's just like, I don't know. Do I want to go through this? Do I have, you know, the courage right now for this again? Like, am I really ready? Do I want to do this again? And I think after quite a bit of hesitation and contemplation, yeah, there's some forward movement here. Somebody comes through. So that's nice. I think Thursday is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day for you. Friday, honestly, it just gets better. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better, honestly, it's like one of the best readings for this week. And it's the Ten of Cups. So completion, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. We're really happy here. We feel like we found the one. For some of you is in love. For others of you, it's just something that you really wanted and desired, and you finally found it after a lot of observance and studying, right? A lot of studying. I feel like you finally made a move, or it made its move towards you, and you found it, and it just plays along the following day. Like, it's just like, honestly, from feeling good to great, from great to the best. Let's clarify the Fool. Look at that. You were optimistic, right? There was this like this union. You're like, I think this is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go for it. I have faith, and it's beautiful. It feels happy. You feel content. You feel more than content. You feel satisfied. You feel like, finally, like, what a nice break this is. Like, I hope it's more than just a break. I hope this is forever, right? Of course, but towards the end of the week here, we're just like, oh my gosh, like, yes, I made the correct decision. For Saturday, wow, 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. You would think the 9 of Cups came up over here because things just kept playing out good in your favor every day, and nope, it just keeps getting better. You're manifesting, you're wishing on something else to come through here, and Saturday you're just kind of like keeping the faith here. The Fool is like, I feel it has a lot to do with this 9 of Cups, and it's like you're keeping the faith, you're keeping your hopes up, and it's in the upright. So that's a big thumbs up. That's the green light. That means your manifestation, your wish is coming through. You're making it happen. Whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're desiring, whatever your heart desires right now, it's gonna happen. So it's beautiful. I'm still gonna clarify it because I'm nosy. Okay, and it's clarified by the major arcana. The world reversed though. So out of, like I said, there could have been a lot of waiting, some waiting, some kind of when is my turn, as I was saying at the beginning of the reading, at the beginning of the week. You got this when is it my turn, looking into, should I start thinking about relationships again, looking at other relationships, like, well, will it be my turn for once if I start to open up my heart again and invest and put time into this relationship, and a lot of waiting, and I feel like a lot of letting go of a lot of toxicity or whatever, and things probably just, it's all about divine timing in life, and things just wasn't working out for you because it just wasn't meant for you. It just wasn't the time for it, and so it doesn't mean it was never gonna happen. It's just at the time it was not it, and so you could have had a lot of like some bad luck, or just things not working out, a lot of delays, unable to travel, unable to manifest and stuff like that. But finally that comes to end. You're still keeping your hopes up, you're wishing, and your wish comes through, okay, whatever it is, by this weekend. And for Sunday, we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and we're going to go ahead and clarify that. But the 2 of Swords in the upright. So definitely avoiding a decision here about 2 possible long-term outcomes with the 8 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, 8 of Pentacles is putting in the work. It's funny, but we're not putting in the work right now. We're hesitating about what we should put work into, right? There's 2 choices here, but we're not making a choice. We're just kind of like avoiding it completely. There's 2 options that are long-term. There's two goals, 2 investments. Your money could be a little bit out of balance as well, so be careful with that if I were you towards the end of the week. But for the most part, I feel like you're in your head about something that is calling for your attention, so you will make a decision, but right now you're not. You're completely avoiding it. Things are out of balance on Sunday. I don't think it's anything to like lose sleep over or whatever. I always say that, but it's true. I mean, it's just tarot, everything's momentarily, and it's just advice and energy. So the way I look at it is like, take it very lightly. There could just be something on your mind that calls for your attention, and you're simply not making a decision. The choice could be really hard for you because it's like clarified by the 2 of Swords in the upright, so it's just like 2 and 2, so I just feel like you're really stuck about something. Maybe it could be stuck about what you want to invest in, moving, buying something, a job, whatever it may be, spending on something that you feel might be worth it or might not be worth it. Like there's just choices right now that you're just like, oh, what should I do? And I feel like it definitely consists of money and or long term. So it's on the back burner, you're keeping it on the back burner, but it can only be there for so long before you have to come through with it. So I feel like Sunday we're just kind of avoiding that. It's okay for right now, I think, because personally the retrogrades are not a good time to make permanent decisions or big decisions, right? So it's okay if you want to take some time. It's the way I look at it. Like, everything is foggy right now, so if you don't make a decision, I feel like it's kind of, in a way, dare I say, better, just because I feel like nothing can be trusted, even ourselves right now. Just things are, like I said, are foggy. So it's okay, but just remember that if you have to make a decision, make it. But if you can wait a little bit, you know, especially if the retrograde is over, then have it wait. But regardless, let's not forget about it and not completely put it in the back burner. You know, let's continue weighing our options, but not like completely forget about it or whatever. I would say this is like the only like possible challenging card. It's not even challenging, honestly, but not at all. I mean, we're just a little stuck here on Sunday about something, you know, committal, but nothing crazy, because I just feel like the rest of the week, like, oh my God, are you serious? Hands down, like, oh my God, I don't even know who got the best reading. I think you or Gemini, I don't know. But you guys are doing amazing this week. You're definitely, I mean, can you tell your birthday is coming? Can you tell your solar return is coming? Your season is coming? I mean, it's all about you. The 12th house, which is the house you're in right now with the sun there, you know, can be a little dark. Not dark like the 8th house, but, you know, it's a lot of soul searching, and sometimes it makes you feel doom and gloom when you have high expectations of yourself and then you feel like you didn't meet them. There's just a lot of reevaluation and just trying to find yourself in this life, and sometimes it can you know, bring some gloomy days, but I just feel like we're stepping out of that. I think we're finding ourselves and things are starting to flow beautifully for you. So I'm really excited for you, Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful week. I mean, be excited about it, and I will see you in a week from today. So have fun. Bye.